I'm inside and I saw X-Men First Class. It is directed by Matthew Vaughn, written by Sheldon Turner and Bryan Singer. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This movie starts, we're seeing Magneto. His name is Eric. He is in Auschwitz. When he gets separated from his parents, he uses his metal bending to bend the bars, and he's going into this office. The office be like, hey, use that skill again. He's like, no, I can't do it. And then they proceed to kill his parents, specifically his mother, right in front of him. And so he gets angry and he's able to use his metal bending skills. So this tells me that this is a very rage-based power. He can only use this when he's angry. So the fact that he's able to use his powers later on so well means that he's just so angry. Also, I like how they meet Mystique. Her name is Raven. Mystique is her human form. Xavier is very much like, ugh, I don't want to see you blue. And we have Eric. They do eventually meet, and they do eventually meet Raven as well. And I like that Eric is very much not a mutant supremacist yet, but he meets Shaw. Shaw gives him some ideas, like mutant supremacy ideas, and it's like, okay, I can see where he got his mutant supremacist ideas. Xavier shunning Raven's true form, her mutant form, and we have Eric accepts Raven. So she's now just Mystique, just 100% Mystique all the time. She's blue all the time because Eric likes her that way. And I'm like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. You know, Xavier's kind of the bad guy. He kind of sucks. But we're all trying to fight Shaw because he's trying to kill all the humans. Okay, you know what I like about this movie? There's a lot of guns being blasted. A lot of planes going crashing out of the air. I like he's trying to start a World War III, but they do effectively stop it. The thing that I like about this movie, though, is how much in depth it covers the relationship between Eric and Xavier. They're friends. They are friends in this movie, but they have some differences that divide them even more throughout the end of the movie. I like that Magneto has Shaw's helmet, and that's where his helmet was. Oh, it's because of Shaw. Whoa, this is cool. One more thing that needed to complete Magneto's wardrobe was that helmet to block Xavier's thoughts. I like that Xavier was talking to Magneto through his thoughts before then, and then he puts the helmet on. No, I want to be able to talk to you. No, dang it, man. I like Shaw's powers. Shaw can withstand any energy and then just push it back. And I'm like, okay, how are you going to murder Shaw if this is a power that he has? Maybe do a murder that doesn't involve a ton of energy. Maybe have just a bullet through his head. That's what happens. If you didn't know, that's exactly what happens. Bada boom, bada boom. He gets shot, but he only gets shot when he's down and his ability to understand what's happening around him is lowered because he's so involved in starting World War III. Magneto gets really close to him, and then boom, got him. And Magneto picks up his mutant supremacy beliefs, though. It's because Shaw just tells him, hey, don't you want a world in which mutants reign supreme? Don't you want that? And I like Magneto. He's like, yeah, sure, I actually do like that idea. And he also gets his title Magneto in this movie, which is pretty cool. And Xavier is like, no, my friend, my good old pal friend. I like the introduction of the other mutants. We have that blue guy, McCoy. He's not super blue. His hands maybe are blue. Oh, I need to cure myself. He turns blue all over. And also, hey, Raven, how about you take this cure? Raven be like, nope, Magneto likes me actually. as I am, I'm going to go hang out with him. All right, but goodbye. So Xavier and Magneto, by the end of the movie, they were friends. I guess they're still friends technically, but they have different factions now. And Magneto has like a bunch of people, including Mystique. And then we have Xavier has a bunch of people, and he's trying to teach these mutants to harness their abilities. And I'm like, okay, cool. I like this. I actually really do like this. I like the introduction, the origins, the origins. First Class. Then I think about it, why is this movie called First Class? To separate from X-Men Origins Wolverine? X-Men Origins, Xavier and Eric, or Magneto and Professor X. I guess that wouldn't go over that well, honestly. But I like it. I like this movie a lot. You know, this movie has a good deal of character development, and so by the end, I understand everyone's motivation. I completely understand. I'm like, okay, I'm down with Eric. I'm down with Xavier. I'm down with everyone choosing whatever side they want to be part of. I'm 100% down. 100%. I like this movie a lot. This is a good movie. By the end, I'm like, okay, I can see how we got to the position where we're at in the first X-Men trilogy. In this movie, Xavier has his feet. His feet is existed, but then he gets shot in the back, and now he's paralyzed. Like, oh, that's why he's paralyzed. It's also the first introduction of Cerebro. He has hair. I like this little line. If I were to shave my hair, it would have a deeper connection with Cerebro, which is why he's bald. I get it. This movie explains so much about each mutant's quirks, more specifically, Mystique, Eric, Xavier, and McCoy. Those guys, I like the introduction of these characters, fleshing these characters out more and more. You know, I just generally enjoyed this movie. You know, everything else about this movie is not too memorable. The most memorable parts of this movie has to be the character development because I love these characters. And so I obviously gave more mental RAM to the characters, their motivations, why they chose the sides, why they did the things that they did. I overall just like this movie. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. I gotta give this movie a solid 7.5 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 redeemos at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grind of all the daily movie reviews, go to this link tree. Find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So you can go here, and until next time, I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits.